This is my mountain bike that's been abandoned for about 5 years. And today we are going to be restoring it, upgrading it, and then surprising my brother with this brand new mini dirt jumper. So this is a 2016 Scott GR24, and as this bike is £1,000 new, we're going to fully rebuild this one to see if you actually need to spend that much money or you can do it in a different way. But right now the frame's cracked, it's rusty, it's broken, so let's just see what it does have. It's got coil suspension, Tektro disc brakes, destroyed gears, and a 3x front gear system which is disgusting. So firstly we need to strip it down and then we can get into the upgrade. So firstly, to start this bike rebuild for my brother, we need to strip the bike down. And all of these parts are totally cooked, they all need replacing, but don't worry, we're going to be doing that later in this video. And then we're going to be installing some nice upgrades for my brother, and then we're going to see his reaction at the end. And there goes all of the awful parts. But the main reason I want to rebuild this bike for him, even though it's going to be hard, is because I used to use this when I was younger, and it'd be crazy to see him riding the bike I used to ride. So now that the bike's fully stripped down, we're actually going to start sanding it, because there was some damage on this bike that was done a couple years ago. So we did get someone to repair it for us. So basically, this frame, this bit has been welded up because there was a massive crack like across here, and then we need to paint this. And we need to paint this white and this bit black, and then it will look sick from there. What the flip is this doing here? So as the damaged bit was fully repaired and fully sanded, we could then go to the shops and get some paint so we could paint it. We primered it first, and then we painted the whole bit of the frame white, and we just ignored the black bits because it'd be stupid to paint it. We couldn't be bothered. And so while the paint was drying, we started with our first upgrade for the bike. Right, so the first upgrade we're going to be doing is installing new tyres. To replace these awful old Kenda ones, we've got these lovely brown Schwalbes. Here's the new Billy Bonker tyres. And now we can get rid of some of this ass crap. Ugh. Bin time. We also got rid of the axles because we got some replacements. Right, so the paint came out looking really bad. There's quite a big contrast between the two. So I've got some tape to try and fix it. So I tried to put some tape over the frame to hide the hideous contrast in the two white paints, but it didn't really work that well, so I just got rid of it. So say hello to the most expensive upgrade. Yeah, I think this one was the most important because you can't go wrong with suspension. These are white SR Suntour XCRs, and I think they're going to look perfect on a white bike. Right, so now what we're going to do is cut this huge pipe to like something like here. And now we've chopped it down and got everything ready for the suspension, we can start installing it. Bearings. We put on some grease and some bearings, and then we could put the suspension into the bike. This is just me, also white on white contrast just popping right now. We then put in lots of rubber bushings and stuff like that, and then we could put in the stem spacers and then the actual stem.
Head stem.
Oh, nice nuke-proof one as well. Right, so the next thing we've got to upgrade is the bars. These bars aren't anything special, they're old Bontrager bars, but they're a big upgrade from what we used to have. And we're going to easily install them onto the nuke-proof stem. This is a new derailleur. We couldn't find anything better, but it will do the job. It's a 7-speed Shimano Altus, and it will work perfectly with the 7-speed cassette we already had. I'll do a full price breakdown of everything at the end. And we've also got new cranks, because if you haven't seen already, we're converting this bike to a 1x, so 1 gear at the front, because who wants a 3x? So we're converting it from that manky 3-speed at the front to a clean and reliable 1-speed.
Well, you can... What are you doing? Where's the Allen keys? Where's the Allen keys?
I don't know. Oh, it's close. No, it's fine. Honestly, for a mountain bike, this is one of the best upgrades you can do, and it's going to be so worth it when my brother rides it. And actually, the clearance issues aren't that bad at all, so we're good. They don't even look that bad, actually. They look quite nice. Listen to this. Oh yeah. Now we have the gears. They're one of the most crucial parts of the bike, and because of that we're going to put on some SRAM X3 shifters. We can't get any hate if we're mixing SRAM and Shimano, right? We then had to painfully wire the gears up across the bike. It's annoying because I always think wiring across bikes make them look really ugly, but we can't really do anything else, and they're not even that bad, to be honest. We connected the wire to the rear derailleur and it was done. Yes. Lovely stuff. And so now we're going to introduce the wheels onto the bike, but before we do that, we've got some new skewers, also known as the axles, for here and here. And we were going to do the back wheel first. Nice, and these are halo ones as well. Ow, I just poked myself with that. Woo! The brown and the white just pops so well. Oh my god, let's get the front wheel on. The brown. Yo. It's not even done, but let's just admit it looks amazing. Woo! That looks so good. And now we've also got a chain to complete the drivetrain. And now we had one last thing, which is to fit the chain onto the bike. This is a silver one from Shimano, and I think the silver will go really well with the current style and colours of the bike. Unfortunately though, the chain was too long, inevitably, so we had to cut it down with one of the chain cutter tools, and then we could fit it back together. This bit is completely past my skill set, to be honest. That satisfying click like a chiropractor. Yeah, the gears still need tuning, but we can do that later. And next we've got is the pedals to install onto here. Yeah, the pedals are generally beautiful. I just need to find a way to get rid of these reflectives because I just always hate them. The original Tektro brakes are coming back on?
These are not original.
Are they not?
These were like partial upgrades.
And we've also got some new brake pads for the brakes because I don't know how old these old pads are. It was then just a matter of clamping the pads together and then sliding them into the caliper. There was then this long metal rod where we'd also slide it in and then we'd bend the edges so the pads didn't come out. We then put them where they should be. I put the brakes on and then my dad screwed them on. We did both of the bolts up and then we tightened them properly.
Okay, good.
And they actually performed really well, which is great. And we've also got these specialised grips, and we're going to put these on. And on the other side, we've got a hydraulic brake, and the other specialised grip there and here. These are really nice grips, to be honest. Specialised ones. And now we've also got the seat. This is a super comfy one, so he can enjoy the bike and not have it in pain. And there you go. It's a big seat, I know, but we're going to get a different one. It's a brown one, so once that comes, I'll show you it. But oh my god, that does look so good! Okay, so I know he said the bike was technically done, but we've got another thing to upgrade, and that is brakes. So the original upgrade we had for the bike was these hydraulic Tektro brakes. But the problem with these was that the rear one didn't have a caliper, and that alone would cost like £35. And when we also had to buy brake pads, it was more expensive than buying these. Yes, welcome, the upgrade of the already upgraded brakes, the Shimano MT200s. It's crazy to think these are the same price as one caliper on the old brakes. But there's one problem with these new Shimano ones. When I put these on the caliper, the wire's way too long, so we've got to cut the wire down. You can tell these are for the front brakes. They start here. The old ones end here and the new Shimano ones end here, so they need to be cut down about that much. We firstly took the brake pads out so there was no chance they could get any oil on them, and then we used a special blue tool to chop the line in half. We then fitted this gold ball onto the brake hose, and then we put the hose into this special tool, clamped it up, and then put this other connector in it, and then screwed the connector into the hose. After that, we put all of those connectors inside the caliper and then screwed it up. Now, as this bike originally had cable brakes, earlier before we put everything on, we made some adjustments to the bike so we could fit the hydraulic brakes. For the bits that hold the cables in, we had to drill them out so the hydraulic line could fit inside of it. And then we finally put the brakes onto the bike. And I think that was a really good upgrade if I do say so myself. We then quickly bled the brakes, which took like 2 hours, and then we did the exact same process on the rear. And now it's a time we've all been waiting for, ready to reveal it to my lucky brother. And this bike has come from nothing, literally scrap, to something I couldn't even believe would happen. And the journey that we took doing that was just as amazing. And hopefully my little brother will enjoy it for years to come. So let's show him this bike and let him enjoy it for the rest of his youth. So here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
The bike that was once scrap.
Ready? Okay.
What?
The banger.
Where'd you get this stuff? This is from the other bike.
Yeah, for now.
Seats on the other bike will get you a new seat.
What's this?
Completely brand new stuff.
All new. Brakes are new.
Action.
Yeah.
And I spent the next couple minutes just showing him around the bike, showing him all the upgrades we've done and how good they were.
Do you like it? It's such a nice bike. We were literally about to scrap it.
To ride this to school.
Yeah, you can ride it to school, you can ride it wherever you want.
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. Perfect size.
Perfect.
Mini DJ, and it's so light so you can do bunny hops on it.
What?
Can I do a bunny hop?
Sam breaks it. 2 minutes in.
It's the next day, and before he rides the bike, we finally have
The seat and the derailleur hanger.
in blue.
We have a new hanger because the old one was bent.
And now the gears work really nicely, and we've got a new seat because, come on, that looks so good. Is it nice?
Yeah.
First impressions, is it a nice bike?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Look at this. Ow! Thank you.
And so we've got one more thing to do, and that's the price breakdown.
These brakes were £48. The suspension was £125. The tyres were £68 per pair.
And the wheels were free, and the hubs are also free. And the grip, stem and bars are also free because we already had them. This seat was £20. We've got a new seat clamp, which was £10. And these cranks were £30. The hanger was £10 and these skewers were £15. These SRAM shifters were £10, but obviously Shimano and SRAM don't match, so we had to go buy some Shimano ones which were £23. So it cost us £359 to get it from scrap into a really nice rideable bike. And as the brand new one is £1,000, we've smashed it to prove you don't need to buy them brand new and you can save so much if you build them. I'm sorry, but who's paying £1,000 anyway? But seriously, thank you so much for watching this video. We built a crazy bike and my brother uses it every day nowadays, so it's so good. And thank you very, very much for watching and have a lovely rest of your day.